I decided to study engineering because when I was growing up, I was always exposed to interactive technology and problem solving that could really help people in society. And as an engineer, I've realized that social responsibility, as well as engineering for people, is very important.
I did my undergrad in theatre and performing arts. And last year, I did my honours in film and television studies. I thought that I was going to go straight into acting and performance for stage and screen. But then I knew that there was so much more for me to learn about the entertainment and creative arts industry and wanted a whole-rounded perspective. And so yeah, I pursued film then.
My specialty at the moment is astronomy education research. And some of the things that I became passionate about along my studies was the issues of inclusion, diversity, and access to just education. And I decided to look into understanding students' knowledge, or rather building students' understanding on things in astronomy. So the title of my thesis is Probing Students' Understanding of Celestial Objects of Sizes and Distances.
My PhD looked at destigmatizing the cannabis industry in South Africa. Let me look at how we can destigmatize it and change perceptions towards cannabis so that when the industry starts coming up, people are more open to it and sell, buy, create all things cannabis.
Cancer as a disease is so complex and it's also so prevalent. Each and every one of us have experienced loss because of cancer. My master's is an MSc Medicine in Chemical Biology, and we focused on developing novel immunodiagnostic and immunotherapeutic tools to target diseases, triple-negative breast cancer. And so what we do is we take an immunotherapeutic approach, utilizing the patient's own immune system to then target that disease.
So I often get asked how I balance my time with all my master's project and my honors project, as well as my socially innovating projects I do. And I think my simple answer to you is it's my passion in engineering, and that allows me to work hard in times when I don't even know how I'm working so hard on a project. It's like it's a part of my life at this point now, and every day I wake up and I want to do the next great thing, and that keeps me very motivated.
Growing up, I just knew from a young age that I was born to be in the creative arts and entertainment industry. I think essentially I want to enhance the South African entertainment industry and empower artists and young women and just the youth of Africa through the arts and help them find their purpose and their vision.
A lot of South Africans, and I'd say my family, when they see cannabis or think about cannabis, they go, yo, insango, oh, hey, uyabhema. You're studying marijuana? You're doing drugs? And I said, you know, well, it's not exactly the drug itself, but it's more the plant and the things that it can do. They didn't quite understand it until a couple of years later when Cyril Ramaphosa said, you know, we're about to legalize the recreational cannabis industry. And then my parents were like, oh, look at that. Now my daughter's doing this cannabis research, and all of a sudden they're proud now. So I'm glad they got there.
I just look at how we can help students get knowledge and access to these fundamentals of astronomy before they can even get to dealing with the big numbers. One of the projects that I'm coordinating is on teachers' workshops across the world. We're going to have like 21 projects across the world that are focusing on training teachers into teaching astronomy in their schools.
As much as I've loved working on my many engineering projects and social innovation projects, a big hope of mine would be to inspire young people to use their passions to benefit society in South Africa and beyond.